Hey everyone, I got a little time here to be able to get one video in, not necessarily doing my backlog like I'd wanted to, but welcome back to Fate Stay Night Remastered. Last episode, I don't know what, the cadence at which I said it just struck me as odd. But last time, we're getting into a bit of like a love rivalry kind of a thing, mainly one-sided, where Sakura is pretty obviously jealous for Tohsaka living with me. So we're about to walk in on them in the kitchen / living room area and see what they are up to. Let's see what happens. And breakfast begins as usual, like nothing happened. Nothing at all. Oh my gosh, okay, they're actually getting along. This is unexpected. Maybe they, like, are gonna hate each other in secret, like girls do. Like if you've seen Gravity Falls, I hope you get that reference. Where Dipper and Robbie, Wendy's ex-boyfriend, has to like kind of get along with each other, sort of, as Wendy hangs out with both of them.
Here you go, senpai. And would you like some too, Miss Tohsaka?
Sakura hands me my bowl of rice. She's acting like her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two seemed to have dissipated. At least on the surface. Yes, on the surface is the key words. Mushy face.
Okay, I'll take a bowl.
Tohsaka hesitates a little before accepting a rice bowl. It has poison in it. She's poisoned the well. She's gonna kill you and take your man. Sakura smiles as she puts bowls of miso soup, egg omelet, and other dishes on the table. Tohsaka watches the table filling up, looking utterly flummoxed. It's been a while since I've heard that word, flummoxed. Tohsaka, I thought you didn't eat breakfast.
If someone makes it for me, I'll eat it. It's only polite, you know.
Okay, I feel like she's making a show for herself. Well, as long as you're okay with it, then let's eat. And sorry I made you get everything ready, Sakura. I was too busy talking to my third girlfriend. You don't need to know about her.
Please, don't worry about it. This is my job. I'll start eating too.
It's your job? That's a heavy-handed. Lucky you, making your junior classmen prepare breakfast for you. Who died and made you king to deserve that kind of treatment? Well, I'll grill you about that later. For now, let's eat. The three of us bow politely and begin breakfast. Sakura slowly shanks Tohsaka's leg under the table. ... Dang! Nobody's talking. It's very quiet, yeah. Probably awkward. I guess the mood isn't that tense. Breakfasts? How do you... I don't think I've ever had to say breakfasts with, like, plural. Are usually pretty light on conversation. Sakura and I aren't really all that talkative, so it's no shock meals are so quiet. But why does breakfast feel so chaotic every day? Wait a minute. I get another nagging feeling.
Senpai, was the fish too salty for you this morning?
That's not it, but I just have this bad feeling that the screen is gonna take away the text from me in the middle of me reading. Like, I'm forgetting something. What could it be? I try to convince myself that it's probably not important since I can't remember, but I feel like it's a terrible mistake. Maybe not bringing food to, your servant? I'm gripped by this sense of dread, like I'm ignoring a fatal disease or something. Oh well, I bet it's not that big a deal. I'm only just letting my soul guardian starve to death, it's fine. I just try to shove the thoughts from my mind as I go back to eating. Just then... Morning! Aw, man, I overslept. Fujine comes bursting in. Oh, is that the bad feeling? I forgot. How could I have forgotten this? I guess I tried to just forget my problems rather than deal with them. Yeah, it's not good coping there, but... Shirou, food! Ring, ring, ring! Give me the food! Fujine situates herself in her normal spot. She's not paying... Oh, okay, maybe she will. That's what they sound like, both in unison, definitely. The two greet her in unison.
Hi. Here you go, Miss Fujimura. It's not much, but please dig in. Echarete kudasai.
Sakura hands her a rice bowl with her usual smile. Is she really not saying anything about Tohsaka? Fujine takes the bowl and tilts her head in confusion. She senses something strange, but doesn't know what exactly it is. A whole new human is in the room! Fujine quietly chews her food. And after finishing a whole bowl of rice, she leans over to whisper in my ear. Nah. Hey, Shirou, why is Tohsaka here? She's gonna stay here for a while starting today. We're, like, totally dating. It's like, keep it on the down low, though. I stick to the facts. Oh, Tohsaka does some pretty weird stuff. Yeah, she's a strange one. The way she is at school, she's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, so she's gonna be spending the night here from today on? Fujine seems to accept this and takes a big gulp of her miso soup. What? Oh, okay. The reality is just setting in with her. What do you mean staying with you? The table suddenly flips violently. Luckily, Sakura is sitting out of the path of the flying food, while Tohsaka had already moved away, apparently predicting what was about to happen. So, I'm the only one who ended up splattered. Thanks, man. I'll go take another shower. Yow, that's hot! What the heck, Fujine? Don't you realize there's hot miso soup, piping hot rice? Piping hot me, I'm so hot, and scorching meatballs in a pot. You'd burn me if you spilled those on me. Hey, why are we having food from a hot pot for breakfast anyway?
Shut your mouth!
What are you thinking, Shirou? What are you hoping to be, the protag of a rom-com? Letting a girl stay over at your house? I can't even laugh at a joke this sick. I wasn't trying to make you laugh. And ow, this really stings. I'm burning. I have third-degree burns. I may need to go to the hospital, actually. I'm actually getting burned here. Sakura, get me a towel. Cold, make it fast, stat.
Here you go. I got you a cold, wet towel, senpai. I just pulled it out of my rear. I spawned them, like chicken eggs.
Thanks. Whoa, I just found a chicken meatball on my shirt. It's freaking hot. It's burning me. Do someone want to lick it off? Nobody act too fast.
Forget the towel. You need to explain yourself, Shirou. This isn't some sick joke, is it?
Of course not. You know I don't like to kid around these things, right? Anyway, Tohsaka's staying here. Complain all you want, but it's already been decided, so there's not much point.
Objection? I don't know what your intention is, but I can't allow it. Big sister will not allow you to live with the girl under your roof.
Fujine roars. Rawr. Well, that went about how I expected. Fujine is my guardian, and she's also a school teacher. I don't think I'm getting out of this situation with 100 whacks from a wooden sword or even 100 cuts from a real one. But unfortunately, I have to find a way to live with this. Can you just let go? I'm not doing anything wrong, and Tohsaka and I aren't in that kind of relationship yet. I'm hopeful here. It's just, we kind of ended up in this situation, you know, where I tripped and fell and then kissed her by accident, and we kind of realized that we both liked it, so then she's staying the night. And I'm letting her use one of the rooms here for now.
Shut up! I will not allow it! I won't allow her to stay. I don't know what's going on with Tohsaka, but send her home stat.
She's not even willing to listen. This is bad. I guess she's not as easy to convince as I thought. This actually got really entertaining for me.
Miss Fujimura, you say you do not approve of me staying here, but I already stayed over last night. What are you gonna do about it?
Tohsaka is so casual about how she puts it. Our words seem to be like cold water dumped over Fujine's head. Can someone please explain that maybe we're in separate rooms? That might calm her nerves.
Come again?
Like I said, Emiya let me stay over last night. Wasn't that so thoughtful of this young gentleman? Well, actually, I've been here since Saturday evening, so I've technically stayed over 2 nights already. Right now, I'm staying in one of the guest rooms in the outbuilding, and my luggage is already there. What do you think, Miss Fujimura? I'm staying here at this point. Deal with it. Snap. Walk away. Let those hips work, girl. The color drains from Fujine's face. What did she just do? Wait, hold on. What did she do? She, like, hurt. Did y'all see that? Shirou, how dare you? Did you not even consider how Kiritsugu would have reacted if he was around? What would he have thought? My old man would have definitely been happy about it. Something about a man's worth or whatever. Okay. My father would not be approving of the situation, but that's him. I can't even argue that. Kiritsugu was definitely a ladies' man. I get it. So he passed his bad habits down to you. Shirou, you gosh darn idiot. Ah! Fujine grabs my collar and shakes me. Ah! Well, my old man did always teach me to protect girls. I'm not as chivalrous as my old man was, but I still agree. Even so. Shirou, you're pretty chivalrous. What? You want me to help you out? Guys have it pretty tough, though. Because of my chivalrous upbringing, I do have to keep in mind that cold-hearted as she is, Ren is still a girl. I beg of you. I can't get out of this myself. I need your silver tongue here. Please. I nodded Tohsaka's direction while Fujine shakes me. Probably doesn't actually say that. It's more probably talking with his eyes. Okay, I'll make this quick. Just takes Fujine's head and just snap! Alright, we're done here. Miss Fujimura, the only thing you'll get from shaking Emiya is a weak squeak. So please stop. If you keep it up, you might even shake the breakfast out of him. If you think that look on your face is going to scare me, you've got another thing coming, Tohsaka. I'm an educator and Shirou's instructor, so I will never approve of you staying over at this house. Fujine takes her hand off of me and turns toward Tohsaka. It must be her feral instincts kicking in. She must have thought Tohsaka would pounce on her if she kept her full attention on me. Why, there are plenty of students in our school who live in boarding houses. Isn't developing and nurturing students' independence part of our school's mission? Don't try to lean on fancy words that intimidate me. Besides, using this place like a boarding house isn't going to nurture your independence. This place is practically a dream house, with food always magically being served to you, practically sparkling clean, and the bath always full of warm water. Staying here will just spoil you. Fujine, I think you're the one getting spoiled. Fujine, I do all that. That hardly seems appropriate coming from a teacher. Sorene? Besides, students who live far away are the only ones who typically live in boarding houses. Your house, while it's further than here, is still close enough to commute. Even Sakura commutes from your side of the neighborhood, so there's no need for you to stay here, boarding house or not. Well, you see, my house is currently undergoing a major renovation. It's an old building, so a lot of places are practically falling apart. I was thinking of staying in a hotel until the renovations were finished, but I ran into Emiya and told him about my situation. He mentioned that it would be a waste of money and offered to let me stay here. That does sound like something Shirou would say. That's a very good lie. Very good lie, Tohsaka. Props to you. Yes, I was surprised by his offer since I hardly know him, but living in a hotel really would be a waste of money, and that would be especially unstudent-like of me. Wouldn't you say? So I thought it would be more beneficial and educational for me to stay at Emiya's house instead. Fujine groans. Tohsaka's answer and mannerisms are textbook. There's no room for Fujine, teacher that she is, to object. I understand now. But there's the one issue. You and Shirou are the opposite sex, and I still don't love the idea of you two staying under the same roof. We're in two, like, kind of separate buildings, actually. And what are you concerned about, Miss Fujimura, that my feminine charms are finally going to wear off on him? It already has. Please take me into your loving arms. Well, you know, you're pretty and Shirou is a guy, so I wouldn't want anything inappropriate to happen. That should not be an issue. My room is at the far end of the outbuilding, while Emiya's room is the Japanese-style room near the shed. Our rooms are about 20 meters away, and that distance shouldn't really create any issues. Well, the outbuilding does lock from the inside. It's like a separate house. You see? Or do you not trust Emiya? You mentioned that you're Shirou's instructor. That would mean you know him better than I do. If you say he is the type of character who might do something like that, I may need to reconsider staying here. Don't be silly. Shirou is an upright gentleman. He would never make a girl cry. Except for all the times I have. Not really. Then there's nothing to worry about. I believe I can stay here without needing to worry because I trust Emiya too. Fujine starts losing steam. Check and mate Tohsaka. There are a few things Fujine could have responded to, but I'm sure Tohsaka would have had no trouble taking her away out of them. Anyway, it looks like Tohsaka has officially gained citizenship in this house. And then breakfast ends. As expected, Fujine gave up after Tohsaka talked her down. In the end, we agreed to keep our living arrangement a secret at school, while Fujine would supervise us at home. Almost like a parent. With that decided, Fujine got really excited knowing that there were going to be more people in the house, and she left the room in a good mood. Are we not going to address Saber at all? Ever? How are we gonna work that in? How are we gonna silver tongue that? After breakfast ended, I called out to Saber before I leave for school. Saber, calm as always, says, "Follow Rin's directions at school. And please, seek me out if you are ever in danger. That is how I know it. My master is in a dire situation." She returns to her room. Good talk. Great talk. Time to go to school. Gosh, it feels like 5 years since we've been last at the school building. Then let's get going. I don't know this area very well, so maybe you can show me some shortcuts to school. Rin Tohsaka is in her school uniform, standing next to me. My image of her as an honor student is fading, but she still makes me nervous when I see her in uniform. Just going to school with the prettiest girl is nerve-wracking enough, but on top of that what? Oh. Senpai, I finished locking up the house. Sakura's coming with me too. Ooh, great. A girl for each hand. Sakura typically goes to school with Fujine because she's a member of the Kyudo Club. But this morning, Sakura stayed put in the living room, helped clean up after breakfast, and waited for me to go to school. That's because, again, she's getting very jealous and protective. I want to know the conversation that went between the two of them. Did you give Sakura a key to your house, Shirou? I did. Sakura's never done anything bad, and she, except for, breaking into the house next door 3 times to stalk me, but, so with all that in mind, I can't give you a spare key, but that won't bother you, right? I don't mind, but what's that supposed to mean? You do bad stuff. You probably don't even need a key anyway. I'm not foolish enough to make something so unnecessary. Probably just use magic and, fly over the wall. Oh, is that so? Fine. You're right. I don't need something like that anyway. She wants it, though. Tohsaka turns her head, huffing. Maybe I'm just getting used to her, but I'm starting to find these mannerisms of her fascinating. Right? The tsundere is starting to betake? Is that a word? Not bequeath. That's not the right word. Bewilder you. Enchant you, if you will. ... What's wrong, Sakura? If you're done locking up, let's go. It's a Shirou Emiya. We've got Tohsaka this morning too, so I won't
want to go to school. Oh my gosh, I stumble so hard there. Go to school, get to school as early as possible.
Yes, you're right. We should go if you insist.
Sakura's reply is pretty unenthusiastic, and she trails behind us. This isn't good. Sakura has seemed down ever since Tohsaka convinced Fujine to back off. She's probably hoping Fujine would kick her out and she wouldn't have to deal with this, but now it's a lot more concrete. Fujine might have consented, but I have a feeling Sakura isn't convinced. I probably need to talk to her. I'm just gonna talk about this out loud instead. Yeah, I should find a way to give these two time to get along and be friends. That's not gonna happen. No chance. The sloped road is packed with students. Wow, so many. Look at all of them chickens. Among the flock of students, I stand out, and I can feel everyone's stares since I'm in pretty famous company. ... Maybe she forgot something, but Tohsaka's been quiet the entire time. What's wrong, Tohsaka? You've been acting weird ever since we reached the hill. Am I acting odd this morning? No, you're not odd, but I mean, you are, but let's talk about that later. But your behavior is, which makes you odd.
Senpai, that is contradictory. I do not believe that was what Miss Tohsaka was asking.
Huh? Then what was Tohsaka asking? It's because she's gorge, is why.
Everyone is staring at Miss Tohsaka, so she was worried there was something wrong with her appearance, isn't that right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, wrong voice.
Yeah, do I look weird to you, Sakura?
Huh?
It's weird. I may have been sleepy this morning, but I still blow-dried my hair. And I don't think there's a single wrinkle in my uniform. Maybe I have bags under my eyes because I slept in a new, unfamiliar place last night.
What are you yelling at me for? Calm down, woman. It's not my fault if you couldn't sleep. And even if that's why you've got bags under your eyes, it's no big deal. Just forget about it, eh? Forget about it.
How dare you? Girls care about their appearance from the moment they're born.
Doubt. I teach several female students that could not care less about their appearance. Or at least that's what they say. They probably care a little bit more than what they let on, but from the way they act too, they don't really care either.
I've always tried so hard to look perfect, at least on the outside, but I guess my streak ends today.
Again, why are you yelling at me? I don't know what's going on here, Tohsaka, but it's definitely not my fault. Take your frustrations out on someone or something else.
Please do not worry, Miss Tohsaka. You're as beautiful today as always. Everyone's staring at you because you are with us, since you've never come to school with anyone before.
So that's what I'm being treated like this. I'm not insulted, but I thought I'd figure out how school works after 10 years. I guess there's still some mysteries left at school for me. I mean, yeah, you don't really have a social life, so that's kind of a mystery to you. Oh, he went there. Tohsaka ponders this seriously. Hold on. What kind of person ignores someone telling them they're as beautiful as always? I mean, what do you want to do? Like, make out in the middle of the street? You really don't get it, do you? Of course people will notice if you come to school with someone, especially if that person is a guy. I mean, I could, like, we could kind of, do the whole date thing. No, that's a stupid idea. Never mind.
Exactly, but Miss Tohsaka, really doesn't care about that kind of thing. That's why there have never been any more romantic rumors about her.
Huh? That's good to know. That means there's only been one victim who was taken in by her appearance and suffered the consequences. I'll whisper that part to Sakura. Who? I whisper that part to Sakura as we walk a bit behind Tohsaka, who still looks puzzled. We walk through the school gate, stairs following us the whole way. I only need to endure the stairs a little longer, since we will all separate once we get into the school building. I'm really not up to teasing the source of my headache first thing in the morning. Tohsaka mutters to herself as we head toward campus. Following Tohsaka's gaze, I see a familiar face pushing his way through the crowd of students. Oh gosh. Sakura! Oh, it's my brother. Sakura shivers at the sight of him. Alright, can we erase it from the story? Shinji acts like he doesn't see us. Instead, he makes a beeline for Sakura and says, "Why didn't you come to the dojo? Who do you think you are, taking a day off without telling me?" Shinji raises his hand. Are you about to slap your sister in broad daylight? Instinctively. Yo, Shinji! My man! I'll kill you the first second I get. Working hard first thing in the morning, huh? I grab his hand and greet him. Emiya? So you were at Emiya's house again, Sakura? Yes, I went to help Senpai. It's your duty as his junior to do that? That's such BS. You have no responsibility to help a guy who hurt himself. Your job is to listen to me. Shinji huffs as he lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold on to his hand if he's going to hit Sakura, so I let go. Or if he doesn't hit her. Do you take some kind of sick pleasure in getting in our way, Emiya? Sakura is a member of the judo club, so stop forcing her to do crap for you that makes her skip practice. Okay? She has free will. She's a human. She has free will. I don't have a response to that. Having Sakura come to my place to make breakfast does hold her up in the mornings. That's not true. I help Senpai out because I want to. And because I get away from you, you freak! I think you're going a bit too far, brother. Too far? That's my line, Sakura. So what if Emiya lives alone? If he says he's fine alone, then you can just leave him be. I bet Emiya's more relaxed than that way anyway. That's a terrible thing to say. Fine. But no more going to Emiya's house from now on. You didn't come to practice, even though I told you to, so you should be ready for some punishment. Dude, you're like her brother, not her parent. Get out of here, please. I want to help her out. Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura and pull her away, but the instant he does... Yeah, let's go! Slap him. Beat him to a pulp, please. Use your magic. Morning, Matou. I thought I'd just listen and not get involved. But that's quite the conversation you're having. Wink, 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 blink, blink, blink. Tohsaka. Why are you with Sakura? Shouldn't be that big of a surprise. Sakura is Emiya's friend, and I'm an acquaintance of Emiya. That's why the three of us walked to school together this morning. Did you not notice, or are you blind? What? You know Emiya? Yes. She goes to school here. Everybody kind of probably knows everybody. Now, is she friends with me? Debatable. Are we lovers? I hope so, but also debatable, probably. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe she's already head over heels for me. That's right. As a matter of fact, we're good enough friends that we might keep going home and coming to school together, which is why I'm considering being friends with Sakura too. I'm very glad that Rin is standing up for her. Very happy about that. She does care. With Mia. Shinji glares at me. It might be my imagination, but I feel murderous intent from him. It goes way just beyond my goodness, way beyond just animosity. While I haven't really been getting along with Shinji lately, I don't remember doing anything that would make him resent me anywhere near this much. You know, just keeping you away from slapping the sister. Oh boy, those are my favorite days. That's sarcasm, I feel like I have to clarify. Don't be ridiculous. This is a bad joke, Tohsaka. There's no way you would hang around a guy like Emiya. Oh, I know. You probably got it all wrong. Yeah, sure. I was friends with Emiya before, but we're not anymore. Emiya and I are long since done being friends, so you don't gain anything by being friendly with him. Good, go away. Leave me alone if we're not friends. Bye-bye. So long. Is that so? Well, that's a relief, since I never had the slightest interest in you. Oh, whoa there. Oh, whoa there, cowboy. I don't feel bad for Shinji. Don't say that. That's not in the script. Y'all didn't see that line. If I were in his shoes, Tosaka's words would be traumatic enough. I probably wouldn't recover for a good while. Why? You... Oh, and by the way, Matou, about your conversation earlier, I thought morning practices for the Kudo Club were voluntary. I've never heard that you need permission to be absent. I'm sure this would be news to Miss Fujimura and Ayako as well. Shut up! It's none of your business, Mom! It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle! It's none of your business what an older brother tells his little sister. Don't poke your nose into our family affairs. Oh, I completely agree. And that's why you shouldn't have anything to say about Emiya's home either. Shushu, honestly, you've got some nerve causing a scene like this early in the day, Matou. Shinji retreats a step, still glaring at Sakura and Mia in the process. Please run away. Fine. I forgive you for this morning. But you won't get a second chance, Sakura. If something like this happens again, I'll put you in your place once and for all. Whoa. I did not like that laugh. Please. Forget that happened, y'all. Shinji heads toward the school building after making his big pronouncement. Thank goodness. Bye-bye. With that conversation ending, we're going to go ahead and end her on there. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.